This is our milestone marker, 10 for 10. We have covered another 10 phenomenal albums on our countdown to number 1. This 10 for 10, we're looking from number 30 all the way down to number 21, meaning that we have got just 20 weeks of music left before we have to freestyle our own. So starting our countdown at number 30, we had Chick Corea, Return to Forever. This was on the ECM label. It came out on LP and CD. It was recorded February 2nd and 3rd of 1972.
Next up, number 29, Stan Getz and João Gilberto. I don't know why I have such trouble saying that name. The album was Getz Gilberto. It was on the Verve label on LP and CD, and it was recorded in 1963.
Next, we have number 28, Albert Ayler. Spiritual Unity is the title of the album. It was an ESP recording done in 1964, which is a very good year.
Next at number 27, we have Herbie Hancock's Mayden Voyage. That was on Blue Note, on LP and CD, recorded March 17th, 1965.
Number 26 in our countdown, Miles Davis, Complete Live at the Plugged Nickel, 1965. That was on the Columbia Legacy CD and Mosaic LP labels, and it was recorded the 22nd and 23rd of December of 1965.
Number 25, Mr. Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers. It's a Blue Note recording done in 1958. The title of the album is Moanin'.
Then we have, sitting at number 24, Cecil Tayler, Unit Structures. This was also on Blue Note, came out on LP and CD. It was recorded 1966.
Number 23 in the countdown, Bud Powell. The album, The Amazing Bud Powell, Volume 1. It also came out on the Blue Note label on LP and CD. It was recorded through 1949 through 1951.
Number 22, Mahavishnu Orchestra with John McLaughlin. This was called The Inner Mounting Flame. It was a Columbia recording and done in 1971.
Finally in our countdown, number 21, Wes Montgomery. The album, Smokin' at the Half Note. It was on the Verve label on LP and CD, and it was recorded June and September of 1965. You know, this is a banging 10 albums. I mean, just some incredible music, some incredible dialogue about these musicians on each and every one of our episodes. But I want to ask you, both of you, which one of the albums shook your world the most? Can you pick one or two albums that just kind of shook you and that you're going to go back to in the long run?
For me, I would rate Art Blakey, the Jazz Messengers right at the top, the Moanin' album. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom.
For me, I'll go ahead and throw that in there because there was goods and bads in this. One of them that shook my world the most was probably one of them that got my lowest score, and that was Cecil Tayler, Unit Structures. This year, going back and re-listening and really re-examining with the reverence that it talked about, I really did appreciate that album a whole lot more than I did a little under a year ago. Dad, for you, Art Blakey and Jazz Messengers, to speak the way you did just quickly, it is a quintessential jazz album. To me, yeah, both of those for very different reasons shook my world. Matt, what about you?
Well, for me, of course, some of the ones that I gave the highest score are the ones that shook me the most. Chick Corea, Return to Forever. I mean, that's music that you can enjoy anytime. That's not really mood music. You don't have to be in a mood to listen to Chick Corea. That's what I like about it. The other one is Mayden Voyage. I've gone back over and over and over that album. It is so it is so good, so beautiful to me. So those two really shook me up.
Yeah, I like the Maiden Voyage as well.
Yeah.
And I've listened to that several times since we highlighted it.
Right. Okay. Now the complete opposite. Which ones won't you go back to?
Okay, Drew, I'm gonna jump out here and say unit structures. Oh no, I gave that a very low score. Got to say, Albert Ayler, another low score. Yeah, I probably won't go back to that. Yeah, either one of those.
All right, Drew. What about you?
It's weird because I would have to say that Albert may have been one that I don't go back to, but I still want to go back and treat it with the same respect when I listen to it. It's not going to be my first choice to turn on in this 10. I mean, just like you, I'm going to turn on Chick Corea. I'm going to turn on Mayden Voyage, and you can bet that I'll crank up some Bud Powell. Probably, with that outline of free jazz, it's tough. So, yes, I'll wrestle with those because it's not my style. It's not my flavor. But the other one that I could say that I hesitate going back to is Intermounting Flame, John McLaughlin, Mahavishnu.
Okay. Yeah.
So, Matt?
Okay. Well, I will say that Live at the Plug Nickel will be one that probably never gets played again for me. Because if I make it to the M's in my library of music, and I see Miles Davis, there's so many other Miles Davis albums that I'm going to pick over Live at the Plug Nickel. Now, again, that's seven hours of music on the Plug Nickel. It doesn't mean that if I ever put it on shuffle and that album comes up, I'm not going to turn the song off, but it's not going to be something I run back to.
It's interesting. I think that all three of us rated similar albums like this. Bud Powell is a really extended version covering 3 years of his music, so there's a lot of time. Plug Nickel, 7 hours of music. Those are not albums to turn on and listen to. When you think about album length, an hour is good, but 3 hours of Bud Powell and 7 of Miles, whew.
Yeah, it gets to be a lot. That's for me. Well, Mahavishnu, I may not go back to, even though I'm in the M's with Miles Davis, I'll see Mahavishnu up there in the library and think, nope.
Well, McLaughlin's got so many other great banging albums anyways, so nothing wrong with that. True. Ted, I want to ask you this question. This is a little off topic with the couple of minutes that we got. What's your experience in these 10 albums been like?
Eye-opening. I found great interest in many of them. I know what I like. I know what I don't like, but I'm open. I'm really open to listen to any of all these 10. Very open to it. And will I, like for the Mahavishnu, I might not go back there, but I'll look for John McLaughlin. Okay, I want to hear more about him. Wes Montgomery. I mean, he's so, yeah, I'm at peace with these, and I could go back and listen to them. I wouldn't take a nap with Albert. Couldn't take a nap with him.
What's your overall experience been beyond the albums? What's your jazz journey been like in 10 weeks? You said that you've gotten a lot of information out of them, but did you ever anticipate this many varieties of music? And that's coming off of Mahavishnu, and of course we just recorded another album at 20, which will be out shortly. So watch for that. Mm-hmm. Would you have ever expected that? Never
expected this at all. So it's really opened my mind to what jazz music is all about, to appreciate the breadth and depth, like rabbit holing. It's a good thing. It's okay. And I can go there. So you guys have opened my eyes immensely. Still a very unconnoisseur kind of jazz follower, but I don't mind the journey. It's a great path to be on.
I hope that I'm an unconnoisseur for the rest of my life and that I learned something new about jazz. I've said it in the past. I don't ever want to be the smartest one in the room about jazz. I'm never going to be, but I don't ever want to be. I always want to be learning about the style, about the music, about the artists. their stories and just what makes them tick. So, I would love to dialogue with people more about jazz, but I'm shy to talk about it just because I feel like I'm still an unconnoisseur, like I don't know enough yet.
I'm impressed with you guys in the books that you read, the biographies of some of these jazz artists. That's a big deal because then you can go deeper. You can pursue more. Yeah,
for sure. Well, that Clark Terry book is a really easy read. It's a super easy read. And yeah, I loved it so much.
Yep.
Okay.
Last question. Was there any other question out there that you had? I really wanted to get into that. I mean, I was curious about Dad's take on the last.
Yeah.
So, I think that's going to about wrap up our 10 for 10. We looked at what we liked, what we didn't like. We're not going to get into why, because that's what every long episode is for. Take an opportunity. You'll go back and find it on our YouTube page. It's listed under the conversations, 100 conversations. So you can find that video link on YouTube, as well as don't forget to come by our website, theunconnoisseur.com. Questions, comments, you can email us or just put them in the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Usually we'll get to those responses pretty quick.
And we'd love to hear about your favorite out of this top 10 out of this 10 as well. Yeah. We'd love to hear about your favorites.
Yep, definitely.
So thank you so much for joining us. Have a great rest.
10 minutes just went so quick.
It's over. I look forward to these every week, too.
I know, right?
Every time.
All right.
That's pretty good. Very good.
From us to you, keep rocking on that jazz channel.